Good afternoon. Please can you tell me your name, job title and the organisation you work for?
Hi, I'm Elvin Delaney. I'm an assistant ecologist at Somerset County Council.
And where does your role as an ecologist fit in with the council's work?
So we work within the council to provide advice for ecology throughout the county, within the council internally, and then also to external clients. And we also advise on planning applications for Somerset County Council and the district councils.
Excellent. And is there such a thing as a typical day? And if so, what would that involve?
Yeah, it's quite varied. Throughout the winter, there's not so much going on outdoors. So we're mostly looking at planning applications and working on our initiative work, working with the Somerset Pollinator Action Plan and different initiatives that we're working on. But in the summer, we get to go out on more surveys, and for various different species, we go out on water vole surveys, badger surveys, bat surveys, all of that in the day and night, but also continuing on with going through planning applications and trying to keep our project initiative work going at the same time.
So juggling quite a few things there. And what is most enjoyable and most challenging about your role?
I'd say most enjoyable is definitely getting to go outside and work in the outdoors, spending time in nature, getting to learn new things all the time as well, because it's a developing field and there's always new research being done, so getting to go outside and be part of that is really nice. Most challenging is the fact that lots of the decisions that we make in terms of advising on planning applications and that kind of thing, you're making decisions that are affecting things in the real world, so it can be stressful sometimes to then make those decisions about wildlife and then have that affect what happens, and just make sure you're making the right decisions.
And where else might you find ecologists working?
So we have ecologists here at the council, but you also have ecologists who work in consultancies. There's lots of consultancies throughout the country who work advising developers about ecology matters, and also anything that has to be built, you need to have an ecology report to accompany that. And then there's also ecologists who work with different NGOs throughout the country with the wildlife trusts, and then there's also people who aren't necessarily working as ecologists, but people who just do it in their spare time as well.
And finally, for those who might be interested in exploring a bit more about this, could you set a practical task that someone could try at home?
Yeah, so if anybody's got access to the outdoors, just a great thing to do would just be able to select just a square of land and go out and see what plants you can identify from it, see if you can work out everything that's there within that. That's a really helpful thing to be able to do, is to get out and do field work and just have a practical grasp on what species you might see every day but not know what they are, and just go home, pick a few stems and take them home and try and Google and find out what it is that you've got out in your garden or in the parks near you.
Excellent. Thank you, Elvin. It's a really good overview of the role of an ecologist.